she's back.
All right, back with another. Today we are making chicken penne Alfredo loaded baked potato. I know that was a lot, but let's get into it. All right, rinse your potatoes off first. We're gonna poke some holes in them. We're gonna wrap it up in foil. You should have your oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna stick them in there for about an hour or until they soft. Pot, you're gonna add about a half a cup of noodles, some boiling water. Drop a little oil in your water, add a little salt. Go ahead and hit it with a little bit of this Cajun seasoning. And y'all already know my favorite, smoked paprikas. Season that up. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dice this up into little cubes. All right, so you're gonna get your Roma tomato, dice it up. All right, so now you're gonna need to cut up at least a cup of broccoli florets. All right, so after you dice your tomatoes, your broccoli, and your chicken, it should look something like this. So you need a cup of broccoli, cup of diced Roma tomatoes, and I believe this was a cup of chicken. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of roasted garlic olive oil in there to the pan. Then you wanna add your chicken. Let that cook for about 7 minutes until done. All right, so now that we got that in there, we're just gonna go ahead and throw the rest of our veggies and the tomatoes in there. We're gonna let that cook for another 7 minutes. Add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Now you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. All right, so now you're gonna add 1 cup of Monterey Jack cheese as well in there. All right, so those noodles that we boiled and put to the side, we're gonna go ahead and just dump that in there. And mix it all around. So now, you're just gonna take the potato, cut it down the middle. Be careful, because it is hot. Take it like so. Push it from the side. So that way it opens up. Go ahead and drop your filling in there like that. Okay. All in there. All right, so after you stuffed it, it should look something like this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick it in the oven. Now we preheat it for 400 degrees, and we're gonna leave it in there for about 7 to 10 minutes, just so we can go ahead and bake that on top, and then we'll come back. All right, once you take it out of the oven and you plate it, it should look something like this. Remember, I'm not a chef.